Greetings, everybody. My name is Nick, and I can do a whole introduction right now. This is my first video, but honestly, let's just get it. Let's just get it started with. Honestly, um, about a year ago, me and a group of my friends, and my friends are very, very, I guess you could say, like self improvement type people. We like to strive in achieving what we believe our definition of success is. And for some, that could mean money. For some, that could mean fame. For me personally, that means obedience to God. That means following His will. Would consider myself a devout Christian. Not saying I'm like perfect or anything, but I would say that I try my best to stay as faithful as possible towards the Lord in any circumstance. But nevertheless, we went to this dessert place that we actually go to a lot of times, and for some reason, I don't know what it is about this dessert place, but we just roast the heck out of each other when we go there, and in a good way. I'm talking about like in an accountable way, in a way where like we're brutally honest. And I don't know, maybe it's because we eat like fat pigs there, and we're just like, dude, let's just do something productive. Let's just brutally murder each other verbally. And so I remember I asked my best friend, who knows me the best, of course, in that group, what is my current weaknesses? What should I learn? What should I fix about my current state? And he told me, Nick, I think your weakness is that your words are completely meaningless. That your words have no power in them. They have literally nothing behind them. And he expands and says, he elaborates and says, you have no character, all in all. And obviously that hurt. The truth stings, of course, but that made me rethink my entire life. That made me rethink a lot of things, actually. I still remember the feeling when I first learned that. It's like a compression feeling. I'm sure you guys have felt it before when somebody or something has told you something that you don't want to hear but you probably should hear. It's kind of that feeling. And so to be able to not believe what you say is super dangerous. And I think the opposite, believing what you say, is actually one of the most important things you can do in your lives. And that's because you articulate yourself in a way where it looks like you're convincing. So the reason why I put most of us in the title, or whatever I decide to put on, I don't know, change my mind a lot. The reason why I put most of us or some of us on the title is because not everybody actually doesn't believe what they say. I'm talking about people like me. I'm talking about people who like to conform with the idea of not hurting somebody. And so they change their wordings, and therefore because they change their wordings, they change their beliefs, etc., etc. That's my personal problem to why I don't believe the things that I actually say. But there are some people who, unlike me, actually do believe what they say, even if their opinions are wrong, even if factually they're wrong. They just make it sound so convincing that it sounds like they're actually right. And actually, I would categorize my best friend in that category too. He has this, I guess, like dominant tonality, or it's just like you can see it. You can see that he actually believes what he says. And so the human mind kind of just conforms to that as well and says, you know what? He's probably right, because he actually believes it. And if I were to make an analogy, I would say not believing what you say is sort of like false confidence. I'm sure we've all experienced that before. For example, I guess maybe experiencing that in like sports, for example. Like I used to do competitive karate, and I remember there was this one big match that I had to fight against the Pan American champion. Dude got gold in Brazil in one of the most hardest worldwide tournaments, and I had to 1v1 against this dude. And so I remember telling myself, you know what? I don't care that he's the Pan American champion. I'm gonna win nevertheless. I have better skills than him. I'm better than him at kicks. I'm better than him at punches, at everything that he is known to be good at. But deep inside my heart, I didn't actually believe that. It was like I was lying to my heart. It felt empty. It was false. It was fake. And so that's sort of what not believing what you say looks like. It's fake. And to others, it actually is very clear when you are actually doing this. It's very easy to spot somebody who doesn't believe what they say. Maybe they hesitate a lot. Maybe they say, oh wait, no, actually, a lot. That's somebody like me, for example. I'm sure I've probably done it like at least once in this video. I don't even know. But I guess the purpose of this video is, even if you believe that you believe what you say, I want you to still ask the question, do you really believe what you say? Because I believe that we personally wouldn't actually know if we never asked that question. And I have no idea whether or not there's actually a possibility of achieving a state where you know every single possible word and believe it. Obviously the words that you say. I don't know if it's possible. I'm trying to, I guess, ask you the question, is it possible? I don't know. But I think that we can reach a state that's close to achieving that. That's close to achieving the perfection of being able to articulate every single word perfectly, and every single word that we say is within our beliefs. And so the reason why this is my first video is because that's the whole purpose of my channel for now. I really don't know the bigger vision, but the vision I have right now is to be able to figure out who I am, and to be able to kind of figure out what I believe. Because man, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of, for example, when I'm giving perspectives of something, or when I'm giving my own opinion, and just being like, but I don't actually believe that. I just said it because I wanted to sound smart, or wanted to look cool, or I didn't want to hurt the other person. I hate lying to my own heart, and I hate lying to myself. And so I think the best thing to do is sit down and think, whenever somebody proposes an idea or perspective, what do I actually think about that? Even within a conversation, you can pause and think. You can even tell them, let me think. What do I actually think about that? And then you can tell them your honest and possibly brutal answer. And so I guess that's what this whole YouTube channel is going to be about. In fact, I don't know why I even said I guess. It is going to be what this whole YouTube channel is about. And I'll be honest, I have no idea whether or not it's actually going to help somebody, but I really hope that I can at least relate to one person. Just one person. And, help them. Help to encourage them to also figure out who they are and figure out what they believe. And so yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you. See ya.